Can Liverpool win the treble?
Absolutely. 100% they can. And I honestly believe if not the treble, they will win the double. And the big double, not the League Cup or FA Cup / Premier League.
What treble do you think they will win?
I think they will win the Premier League, the Champions League, and the FA Cup.
Wow, that would be very impressive.
That's a Sir Alex Ferguson treble right there. And what I'm trying to say is I don't see another team in the world beating Liverpool out in a two-legged Champions League tie. I just don't. I don't think there's any team in the world that can. And whatever Zidane said in his press conference that Real Madrid, if they play Liverpool, will eliminate, that's absolute bollocks.
Yeah.
All right? Because Liverpool are the best team on the planet. And I think they're the best team on the planet by far.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think in the Premier League, I don't want to say they have it sealed, but it's pretty close to being as sealed as possible.
Yeah.
In the Champions League, like I said, I don't think any other teams are beating them over two legs. And in the FA Cup or League Cup, I think they're going to win one of those. Just because, again, I don't see another team beating them. And it's just like, there's something magical going on at Liverpool right now. They're just so good. And they just continue to be good. You don't see any blips in form for Liverpool. And when they do play bad, they still manage to win.
Mm-hmm.
They played bad against United at Old Trafford. They managed to get a draw, which has been the only time they've dropped points this season. They've played bad in several Premier League games, and what do? They get last-minute winners from I don't know, fucking Dejan Lovren or something.
Yeah.
And so what I'm trying to say is I just can't see Liverpool losing.
Okay. I am a little less optimistic. I do not believe it's very likely for Liverpool to win the treble. And here is why.
Do you think they'll win a double?
Of which double? Are we talking Champions League?
Premier League.
I do not think so. And the thing I don't think they will win is the Champions League. And here is why. Because with the Premier League, I know they've got it secured pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
But it takes so much focus, so much attention to that. And this is Liverpool's main goal this season. The focus, the emphasis is on the Premier League because they haven't done it before. I think they will literally focus all their attention to winning the Premier League because it's such a big, important goal for the club. And that I think it'll take away their Champions League effort.
And here's what I would say, just coming back to that, is last year they focused just as much as the Champions League as they did on the Premier League. They were 1 point off Manchester City. They achieved, I think, the fourth highest points total in the history of the Premier League and came second.
Yeah.
And so my thinking behind it is they won the Champions League last year, but they also would have won the Premier League in any other year.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm just saying what I'm trying to say is that I think they can do both based off last year's performance, because I don't think Manchester City can achieve what they did last year, and I think Liverpool can and still achieve what they did in the Champions League last year.
I just think the one thing with the Champions League, right, in a league like La Liga or the Bundesliga, there's not as much competition going on in that league, right? Like when Barcelona play midweek, like Messi can rest on the weekend before going into that Champions League match, and Ronaldo can do the same in Serie A a little bit as well, even though Juventus are struggling. But I don't think Liverpool will be able to do that because there's just still, right, it's still that constant grind. And Leicester, they're 6 points off, I think, right now?
I think so, yeah.
So it's not quite over yet, and I don't think Liverpool want to hedge their bets on that too much.
But then again, in a game between Liverpool and Barcelona, or a game between Liverpool and Juventus, do you really see Juventus beating Barcelona?
I do not see Juventus
beating Liverpool, or Barcelona beating Liverpool.
I think Barcelona has an opportunity to beat Liverpool
after last year.
It's a knockout tournament though. Anything can happen. What were we saying last year about Liverpool? Do you see? Before I was like, do you see Liverpool beating Barcelona? Absolutely no chance. It's a knockout tournament. They have. I believe in Lionel Messi. I personally believe in Lionel Messi.
I do too, but this Liverpool team is so good. I compared this Liverpool team to, I make a little bit of a basketball analogy to the Golden State Warriors. Yeah. In the sense that they just continue to win and they're not stopping. Whereas Manchester City, have stopped almost. They're kind of hit a blip of form, and now 14 points off the league title, or 12. I think they're 12 points off the league title, and it's just like, I don't see Liverpool doing that at all. And Jurgen Klopp just signed a big contract to 2024. He's happy with the club. The club's happy with him, and it just shows that there's this shared belief that Liverpool are continuing to get better and will continue to do so for the next few years.
I think the one positive for Liverpool, the one place where I'm like, oh, they could potentially do this, is because of Jurgen Klopp, because he is the master motivator of men. He can make anyone get up for any match.
He's a giant.
And I think that's why they do have still a decent opportunity to do it, because he can literally go into the locker room before a match and get his players to play for him, to play for the club, and really put into perspective for them what could be accomplished this season, and they believe in him.
Yeah.
And they grasp on to every single word that comes out of his mouth. So yeah. I think that Klopp is the right manager to win the treble. I just feel like it's just such a big accomplishment, and I'm not sure if they can make that jump. I feel like the Premier League is the jump this season. I don't think they can quite do it with the treble.
Well, 6 months' time, we shall see.
Anyways, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Feekins Football. Go subscribe to him on YouTube. Take it easy. Peace.